We weren't born without you. You're the light of all and all that we need. We weren't born without you. We weren't born without you. We weren't born without you. You're the light of all and all that we need. We weren't born without you. We weren't born without you. We weren't born without you. You're the light of all and all that we need. Lord, I got it. Ever faithful, ever changing, through the ages. From this time, you will lead us, and forever we will sing to the Lord our God. Lord our God is ever faithful, ever changing, through the ages. From this time, you will lead us, and forever we will sing to the Lord our God. And forever we will sing to the Lord our God. And forever we will sing to the Lord our God. God of all creation, of what is that is God. The heavens are your tabernacle. Glory to the Lord on high. God of wonders beyond our galaxy. You are holy, holy. Universe has your majesty. You are holy, holy. God of heaven and earth. God of heaven and early in the morning, I will celebrate your life. When I stumble in the darkness, I will come to live by night. God of wonders beyond our galaxy. You are holy, holy. Universe declares your majesty. You are holy, holy. God of wonders beyond our galaxy. You are holy, holy. Universe declares your majesty.
Church, let's be seated. Lovely, radiant, and lovely and beautiful this morning. Please put your hands together for yourselves. Put your hands together for us and one. Thank you so much. Yeah. Wonderful to have on us. Wonderful to have on us. I take up the sharing of Mother's Day. And you have many definitions. So one was in now, one was in there. The other one is something called dated. And I didn't know some of those kinds of things existed. But it was very interesting to see that the word mother was a verb. And it meant to raise someone with care and affection. I was like, wow. So, what's the definition of fathers if mothers with care and affection? Fathers would be what? The hardness and okay. Bless God for today. There's something I want to do. I learned how very recently to call my mom if I and I want us to do that. For all the kids here, everyone here who has a mom, walk up to your mom. If I am mom, and if I am dead, on her cheeks. Let's get that done. Let's get that done, please. Walk up to your mom. All the what? Well, whoever is here, I just want us to do that. Let's do that, you know. Not all the kids are here, but whoever is here, please walk up to mommy. Say thank you for being mommy. Give her a hug. Give her a pet. The men, walk up to your wives. Say thank you for mothering our kids. Huh? The men here, please walk up to your wives and do that also on behalf of your children too. Huh? All right. Thank you so much. We live in a time when there's such an assault on our values and our norms. Where, like Peter was saying, you know, in the early risers, where the concept of two fathers raising a child is now being into our faces. It's not just being sold, it's being sold to the world, it's now being sold to our children. The idea that you can have a child raised with two fathers and one mother. Wow. But we want to be those who live to say no, so that by the time our kids emerge in society, those ones will learn distinction. The world wants to assault everything that we've ever known and ever felt. Our lives are like productive, say, sound. Praise God. Get to the next program, which is a monologue presentation, right? Okay, it's a monologue presentation, all right? So, how many minutes to junior church presentation? Junior church, are you ready? Okay.
Stop, stop, make you no cry again. Oh, when I was sleep, my mother got me. She go lie me well for bed. She come and me clothes, say make you sleep, 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 my pikin.
Hello, Mrs. Benjamin. I'm calling to inform you that your son in
Hello. Madam. Madam, I'm really sorry. I wish there was something I could do. But unfortunately, the deal has been given to someone else. I'm really sorry.
Mothers give it all, their time, effort, and money to see us happy. This is why we should celebrate this day. and acknowledge mothers. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers here from teenagers.
Morning, church. Mother's Day is a very important day to celebrate the women that give birth to us. But today, I'm not just here to talk about my mom. I'm here to celebrate the greatest person I know. Her wisdom is second only to Solomon. Whenever she needs to get something, she can move heaven and earth to get it done. Everyone is always talking about success stories they are inspired by, but I was raised by a living, walking, talking success story. Do you know what that's like? Every morning there's always inspiration shouting down on my head, literally. She's always probing me to make sure I'm doing something productive. Like back when I was in senior secondary school, everyone would go home and have fun, but I would always be learning how to barb, decorate, or something else until music stole my heart, and then all-night studio sessions was the next order of business. She always has my back and always pushes me to my best. She's like my best friend ever. I get to tell her everything, the girl I like, the gear I would buy, and the crazy new hairstyle I would like to try. Of course, she doesn't always accommodate my stupid ideas, but the way she talks me out of them is so brilliant. Sometimes I wonder how my mom feels when I force her to listen to my playlist. You won't understand unless you had a song whose favorite music started with intros that sound like guitars on steroids, followed by crazy breakdowns filled with distortion and fast-paced drum rips accompanied by crazy vocal screams. That's what she goes through, just know I'm interested in. And that's why every Mother's Day, I never run out of inspiration, because that's how much she inspires me. Whenever I get the opportunity to show off, I will, because there's no me without my mom. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right. We will introduce No Rocks. Are you ready? That is our band from KCC, our secondary school. So please get ready, come on stage. As you get ready, I'll just ask one or two people some questions. What is it you love most about your mom? I'll start with Pastor Collins. You're the one on my mind when I thought about this. What do you love the most about your mom?
Yeah, I love her selflessness. I mean, her sacrificial heart towards her children in particular. That's what I love most.
Was there anything you particularly didn't like? Should I ask? Okay, he says plenty, but let's spare him that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, No Rocks.
Sacrifices that touch the bones. And another thing I appreciate about mothers is that they have a way of making everything look like it's all okay.
They are such a wonderful creature that puts themselves on hold for others to live. They are backbone for families, they are pillars for the society, and they are equally a transformer for the nation. So they are so unique in every way.
Moms are fantastic. I don't know where to start from, but the fact that they are shock absorbers. Okay, in my family, I have 3 brothers and me. We are 4 kids, my dad and my mom, right? But most times, you know, my dad is always like doing his own stuff, and then my brothers are doing their own stuff, and then I'm like, okay, this is my own problem. My mom just has a way of just putting everybody together and just like, it's going to be fine. It just feels okay. I don't know how they get to do that, but I think that is fantastic. So I think women, moms especially, are fantastic.
Why mothers are considered special is that they're the ones that carry us in their stomach for 9 months, and if we need anything, we go to them, because if we go to our father, we'll be scared. And they're the ones that separate fight from our siblings.
I think moms are special because it's only through them God fulfills his commandments or achieves his purpose. He said, go and fill the earth. And I think moms do that when they have children, they nurture them. I think they're special because they nurture. They're nurturing creatures. They teach, they educate, they bless. I think that's why they're special.
Many things. First of all, they give birth to us. Without mothers, obviously, the world wouldn't exist, and then they can beat you very well. They just know how to strategically hit you and piss you off too at the same time. So I think it's a special talent that all mothers all over the world possess. But aside that, we love them because of their kind hearts and their compassion towards us in general. That's why we consider them special.
I think mothers are special because apart from God, they're the only ones who give life. And their hearts are tender.
Actually, mothers are special because they are the cementing agent of the family and they are the utility player.
I think mothers are considered special because they are closer to our hearts than our dad. Whenever we get in trouble, they are the first people we meet, and also because they carried us for 9 months in their womb.
Okay, moms are special in their own way. Moms are kind, moms are awesome. Mothers are great, mothers are loving. Mothers do everything possible to get the family out of the door. There's a weight on mothers in the society these days. When the child goes wayward, they don't go to the parents and say, how come your child is behaving like this? They always say the mom did not take care of the child. There's this Hausa saying, they will say, Mama but the sama yaro idoma. So I think moms have this pressure and this weight on them. So moms are special because they have to make sure that their children are brought up in a well-disciplined manner that the society accepts.
Mothers are considered special because they are wonderful, they are great, homekeepers, they bring people to the world. Without mothers, I don't know if the world will be great. That's why I think mothers are special.
Okay, I wouldn't really say it's just me. For me and my brothers, my mom, I watched my mom. Most of the time she'd go out in the morning, you know, to do stuff. Like, she was not this woman that would sit down and just allow things just happen. She would go out. If you have problems, they're not ready money at home, but she'll go out to like try to see how she can get things to happen. She was this hustling type, and she would always like, see, you know what, we don't have it now, but we'll work on it, we're gonna get it. You are going to do that thing you want to do. You know, so watching her alone, you know, try to bring all my dreams to fulfillment is just one thing that I don't know how I want to quantify. So I think that alone it's amazing.
One man I say my mom was done for me is she cooks for me She helps me when my annoying big brother likes to disturb me when I'm watching a very interesting show. And she also helps me do my homework. And because of her, I always get good grades, and I've never scored an average under 90% because of her helping and other stuff.
Okay, one of the memorable days of the things that my mom has done for me, in the plenty of it, is, you know, growing up, being asthmatic, I used to have those attacks, and, you know, there was one time where they moved the hospital in the estate to Bagada, which was very far away from the house, and lo and behold, I had one of those attacks in the middle of the night. My mom had no other option but to rush me to a nearby hospital that wasn't also very close to the house, but I could see the terror in her face, the fear that she was going to lose her child, and, you know, all through how she was praying and crying and begging God not to take me away at that particular time.
Whenever me and my sister are fighting on something, she gives us a share and I get the most parts of it.
One memorable thing is that she brought me in a God-fearing way. She made me who I am today. So I remember her for this.
What my mom has done for me is that anytime I'm fighting my brother over the remote, she's the one, she comes to separate the fight and she gives me the remote.
Wow. If you're asking me that memorable thing, it would be very hard for me to say, but right from inception, I would say for her to conceive me alone, to take at least as an embryo, to be inside her for 9 months, it's unique, it's quite memorable. And also during the breastfeeding period, I wasn't so much aware, but at least I can tell you, it's so memorable for her to be able to take her time, to be able to put everything aside for my sake, to breastfeed me, to take care of me throughout that period. It's so memorable for me.
The most memorable thing my mom has done is, I think my love for hymns comes from her. She used to sing a lot while I was growing up. She used to love hymns, or she still loves hymns, and that's where I got my love for music from.
Wow. I can't forget this in all my life. One of the things my mom did for me was when I gained admission to university, I have to pay my acceptance fees in a day before the elapsed day. And my mom was complaining to me before that she doesn't have anything in her time. But immediately she heard that, in fact, it was like a miracle. I paid my acceptance fees on that day. And secondly, my mom bought me laptop. And when I lost my own laptop, and my own money is not complete to buy another one, she also supported me instead of beating me or being angry with me that I lost mine.
There's been so much. God, where do I start? I don't even know which one to pick from. Okay, the best thing my mom has ever done to me or for me was actually giving birth to me. And then also, she has supported me in everything I've ever said I wanted to do. You want to be a musician? Go on, I'm behind you. You want to be an astronaut? Go on, I'm behind you. So my mom has done a lot of special things for me. I can't actually pinpoint one thing in particular, but it's because it's so much.
Yeah. When I had surgery, my mom took care of me like I was gold. She fed for me. She gave me everything I wanted. She even got me gifts just